Welcome to Tap Tech, where we unpack new tech in honest, simple terms. Today, we're looking at a camera that's been nearly 10 years in the making, the Sony RX1R III. If you're into premium compact cameras, this one might just knock your socks off.
Sony has finally revived the RX1R line. The RX1R II came out in 2015, and for a long time people wondered, could Sony bring it back with modern tech? With the RX1R III, they have. It keeps what made the line special, compact full-frame quality and a fixed 35mm lens, but upgrades almost everything around it. Let's start with what's under the hood. The RX1R III uses a 61-megapixel full-frame exmor or BSIMOS sensor. That's a serious resolution bump. It's the kind of quality that lets you crop heavily, print large, and still get sharp detail. No optical low-pass filter either, so you get sharper edges. Pairing with that is Sony's Bions XR processor and an AI processing unit. These help with handling big files, faster autofocus, and subject recognition. Tracking isn't just about eyes. The RX1R III can recognize human bodies, heads, and even when faces aren't visible. That makes a big difference for real-world shooting. The lens is the familiar ZEISS Sonnar T35mm f/2* fixed lens. It doesn't zoom, but it's been refined to optical perfection. Sony optimized optics and the lens-to-sensor alignment at a micron level to reduce aberrations at the edges and deliver consistent sharpness across the frame. Because the lens is fixed, Sony added some clever tools to give more framing flexibility. There's a step crop shooting mode. You can shoot 35mm, or crop in camera to simulate 50mm or 70mm focal lengths. RAW files retain flexibility, so you can recrop after if you want. Also, there's a macro mode, close focus to 20 cm, 0.26 times magnification, when you need detailed close shots. Autofocus has seen a big leap. The camera now has 693 phase detection AF points, covering about 78% of the frame. The subject recognition is real-time, and autofocus works even in difficult situations, low light, complex backgrounds, or when your subject moves or is partially obscured. For fast street moments or spontaneous shots, that matters a lot. On the video side, the RX1R III supports 4K at 30 frames per second, with internal 10-bit recording, which is solid for a compact like this. Full HD, 1080p, can go up to 120 frames per second for slow motion. It isn't a video beast compared to dedicated cinema cameras, but these capabilities make it very usable for serious content work when you want portability. The body is built to impress. It uses a magnesium alloy chassis. Strong, yet feels premium. Sony redesigned the top plate to be flatter, embedded the dials, and included a grip texture that helps when holding it one-handed. The multi-interface shoe remains for accessories. Sony improved battery life a bit. It now uses the NPFW50 battery. Stills count is around 300 shots per charge via the rear screen. Slightly less if you're using the viewfinder. USB-C charging also helps if you need external power or a power bank for longer sessions. But there are trade-offs. The rear screen is now fixed, no tilt or flip, which means composing from unusual angles, low or overhead, is harder. The LCD isn't as flexible as in some mirrorless cameras. Also, no in-body image stabilization (IBIS) means you'll need steady hands or a tripod in lower light. The electronic viewfinder is high quality, around 2.36 million dots OLED, 0.70 times magnification. Nice clarity, good contrast. But some users expected more, maybe a higher residential EVF, faster refresh. Sony kept some limits. The camera is compact, so there's always a balancing act. Size and portability remain big strengths. The RX1R III is one of the few full-frame cameras you can carry every day without changing lenses. It weighs light for its capability and feels discreet. Street photographers and travel creators will see this as an advantage. Image quality is excellent.
The combination of the 61MP sensor, no low-pass filter, good optics, and AI enhancements gives impressive sharpness.
Dynamic range is better than many compact cameras before it.
Colors are well handled, especially given the ZEISS lens.
Sony's anti-reflection coatings help with flares and contrast too. What about price and who it's for?
The RX1R III is expensive, around $5,100 at launch.
That puts it in premium compact territory.
For people who prioritize image quality in a pocketable form, this may be worth it. But for others, similar resolution can be found in mirrorless systems with interchangeable lenses, if you're okay carrying more gear. If you shoot street, travel, documentary, or fine art, this camera gives you something rare, a full-frame lens you don't have to swap, high resolution, excellent autofocus, and fantastic optics all in a compact body.
For many creatives, that trade-off of fixed lens plus premium price is justified by the simplicity, quality, and portability. It's not for everyone though.
If you need zoom, if you often shoot video, if you want IBIS, or move a lot in uneven terrain, there might be better tools. Still, in its niche, the RX1R III stands out.
So what's the big takeaway? Sony has revived a legendary line in a way that respects its roots but updates it for today.
The RX1R III isn't just nostalgia, it's a serious performance tool, especially for those who want mental freedom, no lens changing, and supreme image quality in a small package.
Thanks for watching Tap Tech. If you found this useful, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell.
I'll be breaking down hands-on tests, comparisons with other compact full-frame cameras, and whether this camera delivers what Sony promises.
Catch you in the next one.